Do a real quick video. It's been a few days. This has been out. I've been really busy. I started a new revenue adventure, and I'm just getting used to it. All right, but we are back to the videos. We're going to stay as regular as possible, and let's get started. All right, yo. It's your boy CZN back at it again with another video of why video games are so amazing. Alright, so look, this is the brand new Christmas update for Kaiju number 8. I'm excited. We're gonna do this content for our community and whoever else this helps out. Alright, we're gonna do step by step, really quick, of what's brand new, any new characters. I like to grab the stuff when I come in. Any new characters, of course, you know, any new roadmaps, any new missions, any new brand new story missions. I believe there's a brand new story here. I believe there is a brand new event. Of course, there's a brand new gotcha. Let's get into all of it. All right, let's go. All right, so first and foremost, we always go here first, and the login bonus. All right, login bonus has beautiful Christmas in the background. We have some of our favorites here with their Christmas outfits on. Casca, look at that guy. I love the reindeer. And of course, you know, we still got our, you know, day 1 through how long we're gonna go here? Day 20. We got 23 days left. So this has already been out for about a week now, from what I've seen. All right, so this has been out for a week now. Let's get into this really quick. All right, so of course you got the login bonus. Gonna grab our login bonus here. We got 23 days left. Let's go back out, and then we still have our special event. I did a video on the special event. Check out that video. And we're gonna grab our bonus from that. That special event is up for the next. The login bonus is at least up for the next 3 days. All right, and let's keep going. We got a new chapter. Of course, we got a main new story. Chapter 6. This is the event for that new story. Of course, we have the normal, the hard, and the very hard parts of this main story, and then we're going to switch over to the missions here. If you look at the missions here, there are missions that are out for quite some time. They're pretty thick too. We got a lot to do here. All right, let's go. All right, so let's go back out. Alrighty, and we're going to go into, I'm pretty sure Fierce Battle is brand new. Okay, here's our brand new, so we got a new character. Alright, so this is the Christmas version of one of our favorites in the Flurry of the front line. This season's stage effects, each time the unit attacks a kaiju, the unit slash damage is dealt 5%, and max 10 stacks, so it does stack. All right, so that's the max of 50%. Each time the unit attacks a kaiju, the unit's ice and wind damage dealt is 15% more. I'm guessing it will stack on top of whatever they do already. So look, here we go. I'm excited to get into this. That is the buffs for this round. 30 days. Alright, looks like 30 days through and through for all of this. From what I've seen. If it is different, let me know in the comments below. Alright, so Fierce Battle. There you have it. Fierce Battle. Glance it again. Brand new Fierce Battle up for 30 days. Okay. We looked at the chapter event, which is cool. Let's keep moving. Let's go to the trial battle. Of course, we're going to do the trial battle for, our gotcha character here. And again, Narumi. He is ice this time around. His element. So his Christmas version is an ice version attacker. Japanese strongest Santa. Alright. Japan's strongest Santa. Or did I say Japanese? Forgive me. Japan's strongest Santa. Alright, we got Gen Narumi. Alright, this is cool. We need it. You guys know I love ice. I love electricity. Another ice user is great. I think this is our 3rd one so far. Alright. Character details. Really quickly here. Of course, we're going to look over that. Here's his HP. I think his HP is pretty high, honestly. As an attacker, he's pretty strong, which we, of course, would understand he would be, right? And his defense and his speed. All right. Let's see his skills. All right, he's gonna do a quick advance of his glance of his skills if you haven't looked at them already. All right, and we're not going to go all the way through that because it's going to make the video a little bit long. We're going to do another video where we can kind of break down characters, the Christmas characters. If you want to, let me know if you want to see a Christmas character breakdown in the video below, because these characters do have different elements, as we see. All right, so Dazzling Strike and so on and so forth. All right, so to keep moving. All right, we're going to go in. We're going to see how this guy plays really quickly here. We always do a quick trial. Alright, because this trial actually extends the knowledge of the character. Okay. Alright, we gotta look over some more things here. Remember, this is the Kaiju number 8. Alright, and yes! Alright, and then we are live. Alright, on this YouTube video. We are live, man. Say hello, Twitch. Say hello, Facebook. YouTube, I'm streaming live as well. Alright, so this is the trial character introduction. We went over his name. This is a little bit more introduction into his details. Of course, view character details on the battle details screen. Alright, so this is the normal attack. It's the ST attack. It is 8 ice, and it also is, I have to look over that symbol one more time, but that's Dazzling Strike, which is this attack, and then the attack does deal slash and ice damage. Alright. His very next move is his combat skill. Alright. This is a blast attack. Alright. I'm hoping it does AoE. That'd be great. Usually they do. This is the exceptional onslaught. This is also an ice attack. Consumes 2 SP. Deals slash and ice damage, which is great. Alright. So we already know what we're looking for when it comes to the uni. Alright, so if you're looking into the unis for this guy, slash would be the one that you'd be looking into. Alright. His ultimate is an enhancement. Oh, so this we're gonna see magnificent posing. Applies a combat skill damage multiplier buff to this unit. So it's a multiplier for him specifically. It's not for the team. Alright. Advances this unit's next action order. It does cost 2 SP. Alright. He has a passive skill. His passive skill is Ace in the Hole. After activating his combat skill or his ultimate, he applies Hyped to this unit. So Hyped increases the unit's attack and crit damage. That's huge. We like crit, we like attack, does more damage, right? Let's go. Alright, we got the follow-up skill, which is the ST attack. It is Ultra Generous Support. Alright, this is also an ice attack. If you notice, if you go back, his ultimate does not deal ice. Alright, so this is his follow-up attack. So if he, whoever you team him with, he'll do a follow-up attack with. Usually it's the one to the character's left. That's the follow-up. So it's Ultra Generous Support. It deals slash and ice damage. So he does extra ice and extra slash damage. So I believe here this is the slash symbol. We can always go back over that if you like. Alright, so let's run this guy really quickly here, and yeah, let's see what he's all about. Oh, Kafka. That is super cool that he does ice. I love it. Yes. Alright, and if you're brand new coming in, we are doing a YouTube video. Alright, this YouTube video is live. I usually do live YouTube videos, so we are going to finish off this video and we'll get into everything else later. Right now, this is specifically Kaiju number 8's Christmas update. Okay. Alright, chat, I am not ignoring you, whichever specific chat you come into. We are tubing right now. We're just checking out the brand new Christmas updates. Specifically Gin. But we just so happen to have Kafka in there too, which is pretty cool. Get a little show off of Kafka. Looking fantastic in the rain. Oh! That is super cool. I like it. I love it. I want his unit. Honestly, I want all their units. If we can grab all their units, we're gonna grab all their units. Oh, I love the red and the green. So that's the enhance. Very nice. Got a chance to a sneak peek to see 2 characters. That's actually pretty dope. All right, so we're gonna grab that. All right, appreciate the farm. Of course, you got your free rewards here. Let's keep going. I don't want to make this one too long. I think the last one was like pretty long because we had a lot. We had a brand new character there as well. Let's go. We went over chapter 6 real late. Okay, we're good to go there. All right, special events. So there's a lot going on with Kaiju number 8 right now. Let's go over to the gacha really quick. Let's take a quick look. All right, and here we go. Alright, so here he is, Gin. He is the main gacha. He's an attacker, of course. He's a 5-star gacha. And then we still have Hikari. Alright, so that's another story. We did a video about her already, so check out that video as well. I can't wait to pull on this guy. Of course, he has his weapon that comes with him. Here's his weapon, the GSX Xmas 25. Nice. Alright, and this one does crit rate. Alright, so each time this equipped unit consumes 1 SP, applies damage dealt, and most of his stuff does what? It consumes 2+, right? Which is cool. Alright, and ultimate gouge charge rate is +4%, which is cool. 2 turns to the equipped unit, max 4 stacks. Whoo! All right, I love the Christmas decor as well. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got to keep looking at everything here. I know that they always, anytime they do an update, they always give mail, right? They always gives us some mail. All right, so make sure you check out your mailbox. All right, so we go in that mailbox. Let's go over here. Let's go to messages. No, not messages. Let's go to mailbox. Where's that mailbox at? I believe it's here. That's not right. All right, we're gonna fumble through this on the video. Here we go. Mailbox. There it is. The big mailbox. All right, so look. You actually get Kafka for free? Wait, when did I must have pulled this out already. Okay, so look. You get Kafka for free. All right, and they give you, it looks like when it started here, they give you gifts for the maintenance. 1111. No, that's 1111, 1119, 1128. Here we go. So they gave you gifts for the maintenance. Of course, looks like they gave out 600 crystals here, and they gave you a free Christmas Kafka. All right, he's a support. All right, just to let you know that he's a support. This is his stats. Actually, his attack is stronger than Gen's is, if you notice, which is crazy. And his defense base, but that's neither here nor there. All right, so these are his stats. These are his skills. We'll do a video of character breakdown for stats and skills later on. All right. I love what I see. I wonder if they give you a background for Christmas too. That'd be pretty dope, right? All right, so we saw the gacha. Went over the new character. We did go over some of the events here. I just wanted to see. I know there's one more. Let's go to the story. All right, here we go. Story. All right, there's a brand new story. All right, they run you through. I don't want to spoil too much, but brand new story. Check out the new story mode. It is. I'm not sure if it's based specifically for Christmas, but we'll see. Just jump into that. All right, that's super cool. All right, and there's one more to break down here. If we go, all right, what you hear back there is our dragon. If you're on our live streams, check out the dragon. She'll be there. She'll let you know. Let's look at the news. Oh, they let us go to the news really quickly. There is one that breaks down all of it. It's a huge, I think this is it. No, this is not it. The full overview. All right. No, that's 212, 12/2. December 2nd. That's still pretty recent. 11:30, 11:30, 11:30. Here we go. No, okay, so it's a little bit after. So 1 point is the 1.35. Should be the 1.35. Yes. All right. So this is just a quick skim overview of everything. Of course, thank you for playing Kaiju number 8, the game. Maintenance has been completed. The version 1.3.5 update is now available. The update content. Okay. So some stuff we may have missed. All right. The expedition hard mode is added. All right. So there's a hard mode on expeditions now, guys. All right, so if it wasn't hard already, it's a little bit harder for you. There you go. All right, anywho, for more details, please check the relevant announcement. All right, and there's an announcement here. We keep going. The main story, Chapter 6 release, which we went over. We saw that. Main Chapter 6 and new chapter event is available now. The Chapter 6 release celebration login bonus, we looked over that. In addition, the 4-star character, the man who became reindeer, Kafka, Hibano, and optimal weapon type is his handgun, which you can always switch his weapon out if you want to, whatever you got with him already. I'm not sure about that. We'll look over that base handgun that they gave him already, but you can always switch out if you like. Will be free to claim as a special gift for this event. All right, which we discovered. Please check your mail when the main story Chapter 6 is available. All right, so the new gacha we went over, which is great. New training in uniparts. All right, so remember those unis I was talking about earlier? We got brand new ones. All right, so if you don't have them all now, I would jump in now, get those old ones so you can get to those new ones, or grab the new ones, still grab the old ones. All right, scheduled to start, of course, on the 30th, which has already passed a few days ago. Actually, it's not that long ago, 3 days. New training in uniparts will be available or already added or will be added. For more details, please check the upcoming announcement. All right, so fierce battle area limited. Interesting. Scheduled to start on December the 2nd, which was yesterday. A new fierce battle area will be available, and it keeps saying limited, so it must be here for a limited time, and then it's going to leave, I'm guessing. For more details, please check the upcoming announcement. They did resolve some issues here. We're not going to get too far into that because the issues, I didn't see too many issues myself that was causing us to not farm heavily. So I mean, if these are affecting you, you have that issue section there. And then updated appreciation gift to thank you for the cooperation with a large download for the update. We'll be sending you, those are the dimensional crystals that we saw earlier. I think they gave it 600, which is pretty cool. They'll delete after 90 days, so just jump in there, grab them really quick, 2 seconds, and then jump right back out. Important after the maintenance, a download of approximately 1.2 gigs. If you want to know how big it is, very small. For the mobile version, and then the 2.3 gig for the PC version will be required. Nothing too much on that. This update will perform data optimization, including data from previous updates. As some data will be overwritten, the app's total size is estimated to be approximately 5.5 gigabytes for the mobile version and 10.8 gigabytes for the PC version. All right, we do appreciate your cooperation as we continue to work on improving our services. They need to improve the way that we get more so we can farm. All right, so we can farm more. I promise you, we'll be on this game more. Anyway, but I love the game. All right, that is a new update. I don't think there's nothing too much more. Jump in there if you haven't already jumped in there from the last update. The last update wasn't too far in front of that one. So we pretty much got 2 brand new characters. We got a bunch of Christmas update stuff, and we got a bunch of sold events. We got some updates to the expedition, fierce battle, missions story. You know, if you haven't been back for a while, why not come back now? Let's get it. All right, so look, that's the end of the video. I appreciate y'all for rocking out. Whoever rocked out through it, you guys are absolutely beautiful. Crystal Nation, we are out. Smooches, hugs around the world. I'll see you on the next video. Deuces. All right, appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. My goodness, man.